So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Man, ain't nothing wrong with being loud, man. But goddamn, dog.
Fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Here we go! 70, Indy.
A give for Henderson running to the right. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Jones. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
This is taken at about the 14. Give him 11 yards that time on the return.
Can you tell me how to get to Taylor's knee?
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. To throw is Murray. Throw caught here by Bird. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
On 1st down, Lamb. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but
they up here.
Gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
That nigga knew he threw a kick, man.
Into the hands of
Knew he threw a kick.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 12-yard line. The Cardinals into the red zone for the first time. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Man, they don't never let my
pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Earlier this half,
and I hate that fucking NFL law. I hit that nigga twice. 56 million plays.
Up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when they clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts.
That's what you're thinking there, Taylor.
Right there in the frame trying to tackle it. That's what you're looking for.
What?
It's a choice. There you go.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And that one covered beautifully.
Okay.
The defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. The kick by Carlson is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive,
what was that?
you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you?
Receiver?
You got to find a way to open the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
Yeah.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know
Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown,
He a superstar?
Vikings.
See, I was gonna give Weed my first next
second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Vikings get the quick strike touchdown.
Get that nigga, dog. I swear.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Oh, my God, man. That's sick as a motherfucker, man.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game.
Look at this shit.
Nigga, don't finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
But he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense.
That's the only reason niggas be in the game with me. I
certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Damn, boy, they gotta have no butt break, do that.
Murray again, 2nd and 10.
Look at this shit, man. Fuck, man, dog. Wait till you see this one, man.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the
get your
half.
ass
Time
off
to try
that
to
roof.
mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
Oh, get the ball!
The Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
They may have the edge on the scoreboard, but that hasn't made them passive, has it? I mean, they dialed up a pretty good run blitz there. And Brandon, you know that all blitzes aren't just designed to get to the quarterback and the passer. Sometimes you're just trying to take away every gap, every hole that might be created in the running game, and they did it to perfection and caused a fumble there.
Took away the gaps, took away the holes, took away the football. On 2nd down at 4. Murray, nearly picked.
I got all my
almost
niggas
intercepted, but he couldn't hang on, and it's 3rd down. So they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Now Murray.
Oh, God. They gave it to... Thank you. Shit.
Picked up by Juan Thornhill.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10.
Watch the whip.
He finds his target, Beckham. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check. Big dance. Go.
Henderson now on 1st and 10.
Ooh, mama!
He will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Get the being like,
Hey, got to go over here. Try to come to me.
You got to worry about to get that drive started. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on. Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Jones on 3rd down. And he can't quite pick it. No interception.
It's fine. Just let me know you're ready. What you got in that bowl? Oh, you taking out the fridge?
Yeah.
What was it? I think that buffalo sauce, maybe? Yep. Girl, you better. Girl, don't act like that. Better watch yourself.
What's wrong? I can't see from over there.
So far, that probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
It's been a struggle all game for them on offense. This was a chance to maybe provide a little bit of a spark with a punt return. Unfortunately, that spark got doused.
Yeah, and you call special teams the third phase, but you see here it can be the first phase sometimes.
That is so true, right? It can ignite it one way or the other, and boy, that didn't help them at all.
Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one
here,
matchup
man.
with someone
He
trying to
always
cover
lighting
them,
up
but they
before
also
you
like
go,
those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too. Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Man. I had a nigga tell you, I had a nigga dead right from his goal, and I was in the storm. I hit this motherfucker while he was checking the box.
He sets to throw.
He kept checking the box while I was
escape, and he goes
like I
down.
wasn't doing shit to him. I was like, oh my
Great
God.
job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions.
And I thought I had one. I really thought I had the motherfucking
So that just brings us
M24.
right back to what you said in
No,
the
the
beginning.
M24
A
would
great
drop
job
him.
defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. Here's Murray from midfield. Able to find Isabella. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 30.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Ben Gideon in on the stop.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest game, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now again,
there we go.
right side.
That's the defense I know.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness,
Yeah,
think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to us as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. This defense continues to be good on 3rd down. I mean, they haven't allowed a touchdown offensively. Are you saying, let's go for this? Let's try to get it in the end zone.
I don't know about that because of what you just described. They've been so good, and they don't give up the big play that you would expect in downs 1 through 3. Why should 4th down be any different? You might want to go ahead and kick the field goal and see if you can figure out something else as this game moves on.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
No, I need a scope, man.
Check 24, check 24.
Christian, Travis. Hey, Steve 6, Steve 6.
I got it.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
60 Pittsburgh. Hey, Charlie. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
51 the mic, boys. 51.
Now.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Get it.
Now Jones on 1st and 10. They'll find Henderson there. It's complete. Call it a gain of 5, and it's a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware of
put them slices in there too?
You put them slices in there too?
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Oh, you just did the just regular.
Hey, Haywood.
Throwing Jones. He's got a man. It's Corey Coleman. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 43. Jones now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10.
Me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Kill.
80 weapon. Hey, exit.
Now Jones.
Oh, bad pass. Good knock down.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Go.
Here's Henderson.
I got that goddamn
So
Mexican
tackle,
dirt
but
going
couldn't
for the
do a whole
low.
lot else. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front.
I got that gas has been stepped on, but
Jones now to throw on 3rd down.
take that G off, take that G off in that ass.
And he will
I got
go
that
down
ass.
outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
They'll call him
You
on that.
never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it.
Ooh, that's what
but
you
it's
call
really,
it.
really
Right
difficult.
there.
You're talking about some
You know what I'm
terrific
saying?
athletes who are trying to put him on the ground. Brandon, you're never quite sure what the side judge or the field judge is going to rule there. That was awfully close, but in the end, he says it passed over the 1-yard line, and that's where they're going to mark it out. I mean, you can see it right there, right? See him walking up the sideline? Told him to stop right there at the 1.
Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. Throw left side, complete to Bird. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up
Hey, you
by
need
a
me to
great
get the dog
punt,
food?
and if the ball goes in the end
You need me to
zone,
get the dog
this
food?
never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
No, I thought you
At
was in
some
there.
point,
Fucking
we're
dog.
going
I
to
heard
get
you
into
tell
our
the dog
heads.
move. I thought you was
Special
talking to
teams,
me.
special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
Yo, go.
On 2nd down, it's Henderson, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 2. Again, it's Henderson. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Henderson. Shifts by him. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
64, go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Throwing right, and that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give them 18 there and give the Vikings a first down.
61, match box, lights. Get ready.
They'll run on first down.
Henderson made me do that
trying to
dumb
run
shit.
inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Ready, set.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They run once more with Henderson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
I was looking for a scope anyway.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yes,
This is taken in. It's complete. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Throwing on first down is Murray, escaping the pressure right.
What the hell?
And incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
You threw that Molotov?
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I think this one offensively, this is one where you just say, let's move on. Let's not even watch the game tapes from this one.
Yeah, you might just want to throw it in the trash. Act like it was
they
never there in the
rolling,
first place.
Yeah, just say we're good. Actually, I've heard of a coach in the past who took his team out to the practice field and ceremonially buried the game films from the prior game when they got clobbered. That was
Look at this shit, man.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Watch 18. 18's the mic. Bring it. Bring it.
They're going for it. It's Murray. And this is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position.
Amazing. Thank you so much. You're the bomb.com.
Here we go. 10-2 stop.
Let's go.
On first down, it's Henderson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Again, it's Henderson. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Yeah, that sound like old mud ass nigga. Sound like an old mud ass nigga that just came in here, bro. What's happening, B-Dog?
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Henderson, and this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes...
Yeah, I'm on my way to goddamn... Where you at in California? I'm on my way out there.
Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one go in the wrong direction.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, hey, watch the ship, watch the ship. Shoot.
Here's Jones throwing on 4th down. He finds Coleman. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
You ain't even supposed to be here.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. That one goes for 30 yards.
What? Damn. Oh, shit. Monster baller got it over there. God damn.
They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. Well, they probably don't
that
need
was
to
the
run
scene
a play
right there with old boy no good in that motel room.
On 1st and goal. They'll look to run with
Who was the
Henderson.
girl?
And
Hello?
he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Ready? X3. 218, chop. Hey, 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 hey. 5.
Again, it's Henderson. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little a little extra on top.
The extra point up and good, but this one was decided anyway, as that will be the final action in this ball game.
Hey, where you been at, folks? Slip. Where you been, fool? I do that.